in Bratislava? Half a million. Very good pupils. Okay, Bratislava is very young town. On your left hand side you can see the university, and you will see it was one graduation on. Oh no, on your left hand side you can see some people very good dressed with flowers. It was graduation in the university because it's the end of the school year. It's the square on your left hand side is under the reconstruction, because on your right hand side it was the one the bridge, and now it will be new bridge copy of the old one, more stronger as the last one. You notice maybe some pillars of the water on this place. It was the oldest bridge over Danube from the end of the 19th century, destroyed during Second World War, and you have to come in Bratislava in 2 years and you will see new bridge over Danube. Together we will have 5 bridges over Danube, because Bratislava is situated on 2 banks of the Danube. On your right hand side you can see the newest part of Bratislava. It's Eurovea. It's a lot of coffee shops, cinemas, fitness center, and so on. Is a very different architecture of the old regime. During the communist regime everything was grey, everything was very sad, and now you can see very different architecture. This building on your right hand side was built after the changing of the regime. On the left side, during the communist regime, it's a little bit different. The town was very sad 25 years ago, and the people they visited Bratislava 25 years ago are not able to recognize the town. Everything was changed. Because you saw old building of opera, we ended our walking tour in front of the opera house. The old building of opera, it was not enough, because before Second World War a lot of Slovaks was going to the opera to Vienna. The level of the life in Slovakia before 1938 was higher as in Austria. Now it's changed, and every evening it's a lot of Austria buses. They are coming here because the quality of performances is excellent, and the tickets are not so expensive as in Vienna. It's minimum half of price, and therefore Austria people love to come to Bratislava, and everything in opera house is subtitled in German language. But now I repeat the name of the shopping center, Avion. You can read the name of the center in one red field, Avion. And maybe you know very well IKEA. It's furniture inside and a lot of products for your home. It's a lot of families, they are coming during weekends to IKEA. They see something after they eat. It's a restaurant, very friendly in this IKEA. Not a lot of people is going to do sport, but a lot of families prefer to go to the IKEA. It's no good, but it's so now. On your right hand side we will see airport. On our right hand side is the airport. In one moment you will see one yellow plane. The slopes of small Carpathian mountains, because Bratislava is the biggest area about production of wine. The tradition is 2000 years old, because they were Roman soldiers in our territory in 1st century AD. And they, when the Roman soldiers didn't struggle, they planted vineyards. And we have long tradition, and in Slovakia is 80% of white wine and 20% of red wine. And the red wine, all wine is very good. I will have possibility to taste the wine, the local wine. TV tower constructed 40 years ago. In this tower is one restaurant, but the restaurant is turning. It's okay, because the restaurant like UFO, the name is UFO, on the top of the new bridge near of your ship, it's no turning. But this restaurant in this TV tower, it's turning. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always some questions of my clients. Everybody gives me the same question. Why Czechoslovak separation? Do you know why? I try to explain my explications. It's 10 millions of Czechs, 5 millions of Slovaks. In all over the world, minority is always under the hegemony of the majority. It was so in Czechoslovakia, and after the changing of the regime, Slovaks wanted to have the federation like it is in Swiss on the base of the justice, but Czechs didn't agree, and after Slovaks wanted to have the separation. It was made peacefully. You know, in Yugoslavia, after the separation, it was the war. Nothing in Czechoslovakia. We are, and we will be always very good friends. We collaborate together. There's a lot of Slovaks. They are working in Czech Republic. There's a lot of Czechs. They are working in Slovakia. There's a lot of people. They are married with somebody of Czech Republic and Czechs with somebody of Slovak Republic. No one problem between Czechs and Slovaks, but during my studies impossible. It was the passport, it was not enough. It was necessary to have one special permission, and it was very difficult to have it. It was one problem. Border was closed. It was one big problem. And the second problem, it was persecution of believers, because in our country it was never made a separation of state and the church. During the communist regime, and today too, all priests were and are paid by the state. And the communist state was again all believers, and therefore it was persecution. It was very difficult to marry in the churches, to baptize children, but there were a lot of priests in the prisons, and the communist state limited and checked all activities of churches. Now we have freedom, everything is free, priests are paid by the state, and for example, it's one Jesuit church on the main square. During the communist regime, it was only one mass every day in this church. Now it's 4 masses every day. This village Senkvice. It means nothing. It's impossible to translate Senkvice. You can repeat. Good day.
Good day.
In Slovak language, please. Be so kind to tell me in Slovak language. Nobody. Nobody, you will not drink the wine. Dobrý deň, dobrý deň, dobrý deň, dobrý deň. It's enough. Sure, I will repeat a little bit later when you will have a glass of wine. Enough. Dobrý deň, good day. Dobrý deň, dobrý deň.
Bravo. Because his wife had one vineyard. And therefore I love this work. I'm agricultor.
To som, keď bola kedy pred 40 rokmi som manželke povedal, že urobíme si najprv vinohrad, peniaze, postavíme si to na
I said to my wife 40 years ago, first we are going to do vineyards, after we will have money, after we will construct the house.
Dom sme postavili, už sme ho aj 3-krát prerábali a stále čakáme, že kedy konečne tie peniaze budú z toho vinohradu.
He thinks we will have money of the vineyards. The house is constructed, it was reconstructed 3 times, and we are waiting always money of vineyards, but nothing is coming.
Plums or apples? No, pears. These are pears.
však to je to, že to je len hobby moje, vyslovene srdcová záležitosť po vnúkoch. 6 vnúčat mám a už máme len 3 dcery, nemáme
Nemáte robotníkov.
syna, čo by sa to už nejak...
Okay, you can see vineyard.
pomohli.
You can see vineyard. Very nice. Everything is very okay. You can see one tree. It's 1/3 of vineyard. It's continue long. It's continue. But money, nothing, zero. They have 3 daughters, 6 grandchildren, but nobody wants to work here because he has no son.
There's everything lies on it. Especially the apples are